So I've been getting a lot of DMs recently on Instagram on how people are getting, how their locks are really thinning and they don't know what to do. What would I recommend? What products would I recommend? And honestly, this is what I have to say. Hey guys, it's your girl SoFineee and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome, and if you are not, you already know. Let's get into this video. So as you can tell from the title, we are talking about how to stop thinning locks. Okay, this has been in my DMs, in my comments, like people are like, SOS, save me. And to be honest, when people say, oh, my locks are thinning, the signs were there. The signs were there before the locks came to that last strand, really about to crying out to hold on. But like, we need to be more aware of these signs, and in my next video I will be telling you guys what those signs are and why your locks are thinning and how you can prevent that from happening. But for right now, we're going to talk about those that their locks are thinning. They need some help. So the first thing I want to say to help or stop thinning locks is if you're able to catch it early enough, like right before it's too weak and it breaks off, you can combine locks. And combining locks is simply either twisting two locks together and like just leaving it forever and it will lock that way, or crocheting them together, and that's as simple as it is. Many people like to start at the root, bring it down past it, and then like sometimes they have, I think it's called like the two-strand dragon. So like this is combined and then they leave their ends like that so that you can see where the two locks were combined, or you can just combine it all together and make it a whole brand new lock. Another option is going to a loctician. A loctician can go ahead and crochet wherever the breakage is. So like if you have a lock here and this is fine but you have some breakage here, they will literally just shorten the lock and crochet it together. It'll be a lot shorter, but it will get the job done to do a lock repair. So if you go to a known loctician, ask about a lock repair and they'll be able to do that for you. I don't know about price ranges. That is where you go and negotiate and speak with them about that. But you can also always go to a loctician about lock repairs, or you can get yourself a crochet needle and try to do it yourself. Save some coins. And honestly, if you see that your locks are thinning, use this as some motivation to take better care of your hair. Maybe you need to moisturize it more and that's why it was thinning. Making sure that you're moisturizing every 2 days. If you're doing it every week, every 2-3 days. Do it like that. If you need to wash your hair a little bit more, wash your hair a little bit more. Give it some more water, spraying it down, giving it some oil. Like, give it that TLC that I need, because now that it's thinning, it needs extra care. It needs that extra attention. Like if it's along the shaft, bring that water, bring that oil. As you're oiling your scalp, bring that oil down to that shaft. Bring it down to that lock so that it can get some of that moisture, and it doesn't have to be all brittle and break as easily as if it was just really dry. And if you're coloring your hair, stop. Your hair is thinning for a reason. Stop coloring your hair. Do not color your hair. If your locks are thinning, no more color. Stop the coloring. Another idea I would say was to keep your hair off your clothes, off your shoulders, like keep your hair up. A lot of the times our hair is getting dry, is getting brittle because it is rubbing against our clothes, rubbing against different items, is getting caught in different things. So make sure that your hair is up and out of the way. Will definitely help with slowing down the process of thinning, because then your hair is not rushing against other things. You'll be able to repair it. Ways to keep your hair up and out of the way is to wear bonnets, putting your hair in a ponytail, not too tight, but just make sure that your hair is just out of the way. And definitely covering your hair at night. Putting on a silk scarf and a bonnet, definitely. If not, satin pillowcase, silk pillowcase, like whatever you need to protect your hair. If your hair is thinning, these are the SOS. This is like the most important stages to make sure that your hair doesn't fully break. It can get to that point, the breaking point, but as long as it doesn't break, you still have time to save it. If the thinning is along the scalp area, I definitely recommend Haitian castor oil. I swear by Haitian castor oil. You can also use Jamaican black castor oil, just any kind of castor oil, to give you that root, to give you that stimulation, that penetration, just to make sure that your hair is stimulated and is going to grow. If you don't already use Haitian castor oil, get to it. There's wild growth oil. Wild growth oil is also really good. Don't use too many oils. I have a video out already about using too many oils, the precautions of that. Please just stick to one, at max 2 oils, no more, because that can also cause a thinning. So many oils will cause your hair to thin out because there's so many products, so many different things mixing up together, especially if it's not natural and it's not organic. There's a whole bunch of additives in them. You never know, it could be a reaction to whatever the oils, what's in the oils. Just please be careful. Make sure you're reading the ingredients that's in your oils and all your hair products, because that can also lead to thinning. Drinking water will also strengthen your hair, skin, and nails. All of these are ways that you can prevent and stop or slow down the process of thinning locks. This was a really sweet and short kind of video, just giving some tips right off the top of the dome, just spitting it while it's hot. If you know any more, you can comment them down below, and I can also add them in to make a longer video and go more into detail. But this was just a really quick video that I wanted to get out to you guys because I have been getting a lot of DMs about this. Thinning locks, so loctician, do a lock repair, crocheting it, combining it, like there are ways to save thinning locks. So just making sure that you're aware of that, taking extra care of your hair, no more coloring, like protecting, keeping it up. These are all the ways that you can slow down the process of thinning, and just try to work on regaining that strength and making sure that your locks survive. Like, these are our babies. Save your babies.